Budenholzer, Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better.
Season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. No good on the triple. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. And he slams it in one-handed.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of.
With the assist.
Brown against Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Duren with a rebound. The Pistons have gone 1 for 3 so far. Ooh, poked away. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two. It'll be a jump ball.
So it's Detroit now. Holiday finds Porzingis. Got it.
Yeah, try as they might, the defense can't stop Porzingis inside. He's too tall and too committed.
Will stand for the Detroit Pistons. The rebuild continues.
Well, Brian, it's a process that almost every franchise has to go through at one time or another. You just hope players don't feel lost in the shuffle and they keep playing their best basketball.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Harris outside. Clock at 6. And he buries his first look.
And just an excellent jump shooter. You love how Harris has built out his game over the years.
Here's White. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
White against Hardaway. Lets it fly. Out left to the wing. Here's Duren. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Goes back up. Tatum drives in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now here's Cunningham. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day.
Detroit calls timeout. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Beasley's checked in for Hardaway. Duren, the pass to Thompson. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Celtics. And stolen by Cunningham. Gets a hand on it.
Well, hauling in that board, Thompson giving his guys second chance opportunities.
Holiday passes to Tatum and finished off by Tatum.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Following the bucket by Boston. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duren. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
A minute 6 left now in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Inside, Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Tatum passes to Holiday. Porzingis with it. Brown scanning the floor. 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Thompson.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Fontecchio comes in for Thompson. Harris outside. Pass to Beasley. Here's Cunningham. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
To the paint. Gets it off. Tie game in Detroit. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Your Pistons 14, the Celtics 14.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Boston on offense. A chance to get a quick injury report. And now let's check in with Allie LaForge to see how Tim Hardaway's doing. Allie?
I had a moment to catch up with Detroit's head athletic trainer. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. Nevertheless, determined to battle through it. As we see, guys, he's already checked back in.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Hauser in at the 3. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. 3-point lead. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. And some changes here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Holland comes in for Fontecchio. And Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid, cashing in from the mid-range.
Detroit calls timeout. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Here's Sasser, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Duran. Knocks it loose. Brown with the steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Oh, deflected. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jrue Holiday.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And he lobs it up to the rim. It's deflected.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Boston on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Holiday, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Holiday's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Jrue Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Tatum following the score by Detroit. And they get it back. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old-school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. Three-pointer. Holiday grabs the miss. Celtics lead by 7. Right side White. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. Oh, Tatum slings it from deep.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And his teams are grinding through their schedules. Let's see how it's going out east. Taking a look at the Celtics. Sitting pretty at this point of the season. Second place and looking to move to first. And checking out the Pistons. 8.5 games behind.
Right now for Detroit, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And last year was an epic season for the Celtics. Obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
Beasley hits them both. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Holiday against Cunningham. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Thompson pulls it in. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
Tatum against Harris. The kick out to White. Takes a 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Beasley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And we finished off one half of play. Boston out in front. They're up by 10. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. It's easy to see the effect he's had on his teammates. He's been the catalyst for them. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfish, patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. Cunningham is out there with Tim Hardaway, and it's Thompson in at the 3. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Now Holiday. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. 6 to shoot. Cornette passes to Brown. Second chance shot. Cornette with the bucket. Cornette's got his first basket.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Cunningham. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
That one falls. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, sometimes it's your night. White's number keeps getting called, and he keeps coming through.
Here's Duran. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by White. White's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie.
One shot.
And that one misses. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan. Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Detroit calls timeout. And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
keeping us all in motion.
Fontecchio's checked in for the Pistons. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. In the third spot, Detroit.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Outside Hardaway. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And there's the drive. Duren. Tip back in for 2. Duren's got 10 points in the game.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
And Boston calls time here. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Beasley's checked in for Hardaway. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Tobias Harris. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Outside White. Takes the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Beasley, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Here's Holiday. They lead by 17. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds now. Beasley for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Beasley's got 5 now.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Beasley misses. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. Kick out to Brown. From outside the arc. Offensive board.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Here's Beasley. 5 points in the game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston leading by 19. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Boston calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Boston making a switch here. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. Back to White. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to White. Now here's Holiday. Sasser defending. Here's Tatum. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Boston out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Pistons trail by 19. On the court right now for the Celtics. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. White at the 2. And it's Cornette in at the 5, down low. Puts up a deep 3. Hardaway grabs the board. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
White, the pass to Holiday. And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 20.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Deflected.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
Sasser outside. Over Holiday. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Tatum with it. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Pass to Holland. Sasser outside. Shoots from the line. And it's good. 2 points.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Here's Cornette. Stewart defends. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Detroit calls timeout. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Sasser. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Hardaway finds Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Porzingis in the post. He's against Stewart. And that one's good. Porzingis.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Outside Tatum over Cunningham. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Derek White.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
This one for 3. The rebound by Detroit. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Boston. Tatum way outside. Three-pointer Holiday. Connects from downtown.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stewart outside. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.